Hello, welcome to Spirit 23, a daily devotional that Trinity United Methodist Church records for you for your pleasure. Right now we're here at beautiful Redbird, Kentucky, the mission camp. This is our last full day here. We've helped many people. It's just been a very rewarding experience. So I'm going to read a devotional from The Chosen, Book 4. The title of this devotional is Word Count. When evening came, many who were demon-possessed were brought to him, and he drove out the spirits with a word, and he healed all the sick. Matthew 8:16. Engaging in spiritual warfare means not engaging in futile conversations. Words count. And when it comes to exercising authority over evil, less is more. Jesus demonstrated this principle when casting out evil spirits. Since their eternal fate was sealed, there was nothing to discuss. The best a demon could hope for was temporary relocation. And even then, it ended terribly for them. On one occasion, the demons begged Jesus to send them into a herd of pigs. Jesus said, "Go," and with a single authoritative word, the demons transferred from the two men whom they were tormenting into some nearby swine. Their clemency was short-lived, however. Seconds later, the entire herd ran down a steep bank and drowned themselves in a lake. See Matthew 8:28-34. Not only was the ordeal a huge bummer for the pigs, it was straight up terrifying for the local townsfolk. When everyone discovered what happened, they pleaded with Jesus to leave their region. Their response was understandable. That kind of authority can be enormously harmful, which is why Jesus used most of his words to describe where his power came from and why he had it. Jesus walked from town to town, engaging in one conversation after another, because, unlike the demons, people didn't know who he was or how he'd affect their eternity. Every word counted. And when it came to developing personal relationships, more was more. His longest recorded conversation was with the Samaritan woman at the well. Per usual, it was Jesus who initiated. The woman wasn't receptive until he demonstrated his authority. But unlike the demon pigs, the townsfolk in the other story, she wasn't terrified. The patient exchange between them resulted in the disclosure of both of their identities. When Jesus declared, "I, the one speaking to you, I am the Messiah," John 4:26. The woman knew where his power came from and why he had it. Not only was the revelation a huge moment for the Samaritan woman, it was straight up transformational for the local townsfolk. When everyone discovered what had happened, they pleaded with Jesus to stay in their region. And because of his words, many became believers. Their response was understandable because that kind of authority can be enormously inviting. As Christ followers, we too have that kind of authority. We can rebuke the enemy with a single word, "Go," and refuse to engage in futile conversations, internally or otherwise. Conversely, when we share with the local townsfolk who Jesus is and who we are in him, we triumph over the accuser by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of our testimony. See Revelations 12:11. Our words count. To be Christ-like means to engage in one conversation after another describing where our power comes from and why we have it. When it comes to sharing Christ, more is more because we have no idea how our words may affect someone else's eternity. Our prayer focus today: praise God for the authority you've been given over the enemy. Thank him for your ability to rebuke evil with a single word and triumph over the accuser with the word of your testimony. Ask the Lord to embolden your speech and give you the many words to share with others who Jesus is and who you are in Him. Thank you for watching.